Anthony Slater here with Darnell Mayberry at the AT&T Center for the Thunder Bob Moore Ford post-game wrap. Game 2 in the books, 112-77 Spurs. I didn't misspeak. That's a 35-point loss. If I looked this up correctly, that ties for the worst loss in OKC era history for the Thunder, and that's regular season or postseason. Might have even been worse than that final score says.
Yeah, it was bad. We didn't expect to see this tonight. We thought the Thunder was going to come out, play with more energy, more effort, more pride, more passion, more intensity. We didn't see much of that. They got off to a pretty good start in the first quarter, had a 2-point lead going into the second quarter, and then the wheels fell off. The defense broke down. The offense was out of sync. Turnovers galore. I mean, everything went wrong for the Thunder, starting with about 9 minutes left in the second quarter. The Spurs in the first half on a 25-8 run. The Thunder never had a chance from there.
We talked about it before the series. We talked about it after Game 1. Durant and Westbrook need to be absolute stars for them to have a shot in this series. They came out tonight and they had really dud games, not shooting well, not getting others involved as well as you'd like to see, turnovers. They haven't even been the best players on the court, really.
Yeah, tonight they combined for 30 points. Kevin Durant came into tonight averaging 31.1 points in the postseason. He scores 15 tonight. They combined, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant, for 30 points on 13 of 40 shooting, 1 of 9 from three-point range. I think they had 7 assists, but they had 5 turnovers. So just not a good night from them whatsoever. And I thought actually, and I wrote about this for Thursday's editions of the Oklahoman, I thought they really kind of tried to take over the game, and I think that's where it got away from the Thunder. You saw a two-man game start to play out. Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant started taking all the shots or the majority of the shots, and they didn't really trust their teammates. They didn't trust the pass like Kevin Durant had talked about, and I think that made the offense bog down, and they really just they couldn't outscore the Spurs 2-on-5.
The Stars got to be better. There's no doubt about it moving forward. For any shot in a series that now looks, questionable, they've got to be better. But so do the role players, especially the starters, Nick Collison, Thabo Sefolosha, and Kendrick Perkins. I think that's in 2 games they've combined for 9 points, and that's 3 of your starters. And I wrote about Thabo for tomorrow. Danny Green had 21 tonight. Danny Green has outscored Thabo Sefolosha at the starting shooting guard position 37-0 in 2 games. What's up with the role players?
They're not playing well, but I think at this point Scott Brooks has to do something. He has to change the starting lineup. He can't continue to trot out Thabo Sefolosha, Kendrick Perkins, and Nick Collison. Someone's going to have to sit, and I think Steven Adams needs to be a starter. Thabo Sefolosha might have to go to the bench for either Perry Jones or Jeremy Lamb. I think we're going to see a starting lineup change in Game 3 because you cannot continue to do the same thing and get absolutely no offensive production out of those 3 guys in the starting lineup and expect to continue to compete with the Spurs, one of the best scoring teams in the league. They get hot from three-point range, as you saw tonight. Danny Green made more three-pointers than the Thunder made free throws. That's incredible. So I think we're going to see a starting lineup change in Game 3.
Yeah, desperation time. It's something we saw in the first round. The Thunder went down 3-2. Brooks puts Butler in the lineup, and it's desperate time for the Thunder. So I'd probably expect a lineup change too. But other than that, Game 3 coming up Sunday in Oklahoma City. The Thunder have 3 days off to kind of try to right themselves somehow. Can they get back in the series? How far do you really see this series going?
Not very far. I predicted at the start of this thing that I didn't think it was going to be a very long series. The loss of Serge Ibaka, you're seeing it in so many different ways. They scored another 54 points in the paint tonight. That gives them 120 points in the paint in 2 games. That's unbelievable. So, and tonight it wasn't even just Serge Ibaka. The offense bogged down. They didn't give their defense a chance to win, and then the defense collapsed. So, I just don't see the Thunder being able to get back in this series.
Sounds real promising in Oklahoma City for the Thunder. That'll do it for us here, the Bob Moore Ford Thunder post-game wrap. For the best Thunder coverage team anywhere, stay tuned to newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.